great people of Ghana, it's a Nigerian God pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. The Attorney General actually has come out to fight the Chief Justice suspension challenge, and this suit is actually speculative and infurious. The Office of the Attorney General (AG) has mounted a strong defense of President John Dramani Mahama's decision to suspend Chief Justice Torkorno, dismissing a legal challenge to the move as speculated as frivolous and as an abuse of the judicial processes. In an affidavit filed at the Supreme Court in opposition to an interlocutory injunction brought by the Center of Citizenship, Constitutional and Electoral System, the AG urged the Apex Court to strike out portions of the application, describing them as unconstitutional and lacking probative value. The Councils, a civil society group, is seeking to halt proceedings initiated by the President to investigate the Chief Justice, condemning that the process violates the 1992 Constitution. According to the group, the President's response to 3 separate petitions calling for Chief Justice removal did not follow proper constitutional proceedings and undermine the principles of fairness, equality, and administrative justice. The group cited specific breaches of Article 17, Article 23, Article 296, and multiple clauses under Article 146, arguing that the removal process was initiated without the lawful establishment of a prima facie case, rendering the President's action null and void. However, the Attorney General's affidavit in the opposition pushed back firmly, asking the court to reject the injunction request and allow the committee formed by the President to continue to work unimpeded. The AG specifically asked the court to strike out paragraph 17, paragraph 18, paragraph 19, paragraph 22, and paragraph 23, and also to strike out paragraph 26 of the applicant's affidavit on the ground that they contain inadmissible and unconstitutional materials relating to a in-the-camera proceeding protected by Article 146. The AG contended that some of the evidence attached to the application lacked tendency and, even if considered, carried more prejudicial weight than evidentiary value. According to the AG, the materials breach the confidentiality rules surrounding the impeachment process for a Chief Justice and should not be entertained by the court. Furthermore, the Attorney General accused the Councils of advancing claims that are exceedingly speculative and exceptionally favoritic, suggesting that the suit was assigned or designed to disrupt a lawful process sanctioned by the Constitution and thereby should be rendered useless, like it is not going to actually work. And according to what he said, AG has actually come out to fight Chief Justice suspension challenge. The people coming out to say that it is not supposed to be. The Chief Justice is actually on your case already, because he has given out the do's and don'ts, the things that actually warrant that the suspension removal must actually take place. Sari has actually come out to say that suspended Chief Justice Torkorno is actually made backing, not really done backing. But Kweku Ansah-Asare, the former director of the Ghana School of Law, has referred to the legal action taken by suspended Chief Justice Torkorno to stop proceedings addressed possible removal from office is actually illegal, and it's actually not something that is worth watching or worth listening to, visualizing, because it is actually mere backing. Following 3 distinct petitions for her removal, Chief Justice Torkorno was suspended by President John Dramani Mahama under Article 146 of the Constitution. That's the 1992 Constitution, to be precise. She has now applied to the Supreme Court The move aimed to prevent Chief Justice Justice Gabriel Scott and Justice Asedu from taking part of the investigation into the petition because they allegedly had private meetings with a lawyer interested in the case. Seeing it that the lawyer will not actually be straight, the lawyer will actually be biased and not do the things which he is supposed to do. So thereby the Chief Justice has actually sent out to the Supreme Court for those lawyers to actually be changed, removed. The more move he prevents, that's why they actually want to prevent the justice to actually work on the case, being that they are actually meeting with lawyer interested in the case. She is also asking for an interlocutory order against the presidential committee that was set up to look into the case. Godfrey Abodem, the former Attorney General, filed the application on her behalf. Mr. Ansasari denounced the action, cautioning that it jeopardizes the constitutional framework of Ghana. On Wednesday, May 12th, he told Joy News, "This is very serious and unfolding story that the Chief Justice wartawan would seek to stop the constitutional processes. Any application to stop the process would itself be unconstitutional." So who is actually doing the constitutional or the unconstitutional thing here? Because this case has actually really gotten people talking. On Wednesday 1st, he told them that this is very serious and unfolding story and that the Chief Justice tawan will seek to stop the constitutional processes. Any application to stop the processes or itself will be unconstitutional, and this is actually what is on the line. He emphasized that the process should not be stopped, stressing that President Mahama has acted in accordance with the Constitution, and we know that President Mahama actually acted with the Constitution. He didn't bridge any gap, he didn't act upwardly, he actually did everything just because it is actually following the 1992 Constitution. Now you know that the president did not violate any of the chronological stages in the process. Therefore, it will be a very difficult task for anyone to halt it. What the lawyers are doing at this moment and what the Chief Justice has done is to back without being able to bite. They are mainly backing itself. So the Chief Justice has actually been attributed as just mere backing dog and has no teeth to bite and will not even bite, because what the president is actually doing, he is following the rule of law, following the due process. He did it with the 1992 Constitution, so he is actually very okay in what he's doing. Please do well to comment how you feel. Also like, comment and follow. Put on your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks.